Hello and welcome everyone into Bat from Dev 2. It's going to be unusual because it's Bat 1.0.0 and it's Rhun 343. Let's check our players and what are we gonna get here. So starting with the right side, we got Rhun playing as Mordor. His teammate on the middle is going to be man player King as man, yeah. And Mordor playing as Mordor. So we got two Mordor and Men of the West. And their opponents on the middle, Saruman as Goblin. We got Elf, Agoni. And in the complete north we got Shinoda playing as Dwarves. So different races. This is actually good. We got Elf, Goblin and Dwarf against Double Man and Double Mordor and Man. Sorry for that. So yeah, this kind of replays, there was an entire pack of 9 replays out there. I picked the longest, as I said before, and it is required to maybe from time to time cast one of those or 2 of those replays. Of course, this on HD models. We got HD edition over here used, so the models will be a little bit different a bit, but it's everything to be more pleasant to see and to watch it. We got glowing with Guardians, we got Thranduil as well, and there is a beacon from King that he will need the assistance, that he will need help. He knew that there is a Thranduil. He knew that those Guardians and Glowing are enough to take down this fortress. He already chose the heal as a power point, if I'm correct. Not yet. He haven't choose anything, so it's pretty wise to not choose anything. But definitely those Rohirrims will be picked up over here. We got Felbeast coming back, trying to deal some damage. Is it going to be enough? Slam will be used over here by Shinoda, but I think so that he should at first take down some farm to level up to level 4. With Shake Dash and he could definitely deal more damage. And now Theoden with Rohirrim's get away. He should be near those orcs, I think. There are 2 leaderships at the moment. And I don't think so it's going to be enough. King might definitely choose the rebuild over here. Okay, there is a rebuild. He knew already that he will be forced to use it, so Shinoda will lost his glowing, I guess, because there is a rebuild ready. There is no other unit. There is a rebuild. Theoden may be picked. Pretty good pick over here. Level 4 from Thranduil, but glowing will be picked up. And Fortress is standing strong for Man of the West. As well, Thranduil been scattered around, he been found out by Eye of Sauron, and it's going to be really hard for him to get away. One thing that I realized that stances doesn't affect how fast those heroes are moving in 1.00. Thranduil being detected. We get some Goblin Spider Riders over here by Sauron to assist this Thranduil and trying to get him away. And it's actually happened. There is an Eye of Sauron. Troll is bashing those orcs. It's weird. It shouldn't happen. And we got lots of Spider Riders. This the thing that I don't like. Those Spider Riders are so OP. A little bit miss micro over here by Goblin player. Theoden is back on the field. We got still Rohirrims. Both the units are still survive well. We'll heal them up later on. As we can see, Spider Riders trying to take down the inn. They will succeed it. We got here Thranduil who is leveling up, almost level 6 for him. On 1.00 those heroes level up like crazy, really fast. And I think that's a good idea at the moment for Mordor to counterattack. Counterattack definitely Dwarf, because Dwarf got problem with this Felbeast already over here that's flying around. Definitely this tunnel should be destroyed, so Goblin could not evacuate those Spider Riders more often. But now Felby's got to retreat. Orcs should be over here. This Felbeast should assist those orcs. And with double Felbeast and bunch of orcs, you could be able even to do lots of things. I don't know why this outpost been destroyed actually. His teammate was about to take the outpost and get some more resources, but he just destroyed it. It was miscommunication. Most of the time, as we can see, he got to rebuild this. This is really miscommunication on behalf of the right side team. Mordor plus man. Definitely some Skype or at the moment the most usable thing is Discord. Should be in use over here. Those players should talk to each other, so those mistakes could be avoided. We got Gloin still low on health, already a Slum, level 3 for him. He got the assistance of Spider Riders over here, but there are a bunch of orcs. We got as well Trandil, who's trying to deal damage, who is trying to get as much levels as possible. We got as well Rohirrims over here from the Man of the West. King will definitely assist his Mordor ally and allow him to stay alive. Definitely lots of orcs. This is pretty good on behalf of Mordor players. This is actually the only thing that they can do, and definitely those Rohirrims could go into the Spider Riders, killing the Spider Riders, and then maybe, just maybe, pick up the heroes. Heroes are not that much of the importance at the moment. Definitely pick up units is more important. And now Trandwil is all alone. Heal has been already used. There is a beacon from Agony that he would like to pick Theoden. Heal this Trandwil. Trandwil is low in health, and there is a Felbeast that's low in health for Hazem, and I hope he will retreat in time. He will be able to do it. Trandwil will be picked up, but Felbeast as well. Good thing that happened there is a glorious charge for Man of the West, and this is really changing everything at the moment. How about over here? Oh, Shinoda was able to successfully get his base still attached, but he needs to be careful at the moment. Definitely those Felbeasts can do much more. One hit and this is over from Shinoda's base, and I think it should be used. This Felbeast could try to get into the fortress of his opponent. At least those orcs could try to do it, and I saw that this fortress is completely unprotected, almost, that it's easy to pick it up. We got another battle tower to protect the fortress of Shinoda. We'll see how it goes. For now, Goblin is doing pretty good thing, trying to annoy Mordor, trying to get a little bit of map control. As we can see, Mordor over here took the entire map control, as everyone should do it, taking the map control and push towards your opponent. Now Goblin is struggling, he doesn't know what to do. He got lots of Spider Riders, like every Goblin in this patch over here, and is going to battle Rohirrims against Spider Riders. Spider Riders are more in battalions, so it means that those Rohirrims got to retreat. Theoden been picked up at the moment. It's like in Battlefield 1, when you pick up the hero, definitely Rohirrims got to get away. We got orcs moving in, and definitely orcs should move in. And the Felbeast may attack right now. Right now, and now he may even screw this up. He cannot go over here, and he should realize how much of the health this fortress got. So the fortress is gone for Shinoda, and now Felbeast should get away. That's it. He should do it much faster, so the Gloin couldn't get away out of the fortress. Nonetheless, it was a really good pickup. Felbeast will be able to retreat. Gloin will receive level 4, so he got at least Shake Foundation, but the battle towers are made from paper, and they will be definitely picked up by Mordor player over here. Felbeast been picked up, but Warchant was forced to be used for our Goblin player. So this Mordor player, which is Modekral, was doing a pretty good job over here. We got upgrades for the blacksmith. For Man of the West, he's going definitely for upgrades for his Rohirrims. Let's check what we got in Goblin space. Goblin got only one spider pit over here, and nothing else. A couple of mine shafts, couple of tunnels in his teammates' base to help them stay alive, but nothing out of the ordinary. Now they got to do something with those spider riders and this glowing. They got to at least take down the map control, which may actually not happen because we got already industry on some slaughterhouses. Still, map control belongs to the Mordor player, and definitely Goblin alongside Glowing got to do lots of damage, and definitely those Spider Riders should be spread out and taking more and more slaughterhouses at the same time, which is not going to happen. Maybe Builder may be picked up over here. It doesn't seem like all those units are going into the Rohirrim's and Theoden trying to pick them up. It may of course happen, but oh my god, he shouldn't stay over here. His Theoden would be killed. He shouldn't stay over here. He should just running around with those Rohirrims doing nothing, or maybe get away with Theoden and allow those Rohirrims to deal damage on their own. This is definitely what Men of the West should do in this position. Nonetheless, entire army of Goblin Spider Riders, which is a core of the left side team, was trying to catch up to the Men of the West riders, and now they're going to spread. They're going to kill as well this Builder. They got Scavenger and Warchant over here. And now it's a good time, the only time that they got to use to get a counter-attack over here. They get Maw of Sauron from themselves? No, it's Hazam's Maw of Sauron that should be here, shouldn't be here completely. This Maw of Sauron is out of position. And still, the outpost belongs to Mordor player. The Signal Fire belongs to Mordor player because they're trying as much as possible to deal damage, to destroy maybe some of those fortresses of the opponent's team, and it's not going to happen. Warchant works at the moment on the battle wagon, but this battle wagon will be picked up over here. Spider Riders will be forced to retreat. We got this slaughterhouse still alive on level 3 with industry, so it's a really important thing over here for Mordor. We got heal and 9 power points for Elfen player. We'll get over here. We see that Elfen player got almost nothing, to be honest. That he will be picked up by some orcs, for example. We got lots of Spider Riders, tons of Spider Riders, and only Spider Riders from Sauron. This is what I don't like in 1.00, because Goblin got to create only one battalion, one unit production actually. You got to concentrate everything on Spider Riders and doing nothing else, just buff those Spider Riders and that's it. This is why I'm not I'm not casting lots of Battlefield 2 1.00 replays, because they are pretty boring, to be honest. I don't know how this one will go. So far, Dwarf is looking really bad. He got to do something. He's trying to go with battle wagons, as we saw previously. It doesn't work. Although he was able to pick up the outpost. This is very important. The signal fire been destroyed over here. Trent will get level 9, and he should be on aggressive stance. You don't want to hold him on the hold ground stance because he deals less damage, but okay. Even on 1.00 he's dealing lower damage. We got Witch King on the battlefield because of the map control that Mordecai was able to get, although he doesn't have Doomdame's Spear to let those heroes be cheaper. So that's a little bit of mistake. We got Drogoth on the other side from Saruman, and for Sauron, and I hope he will do really good with them. The Firefly, Fireball, definitely those spells are something that you would like to play with. As for the Witch King, he needs to get Hour of the Witch King to just use the respawn on the power points of Drogoth. We got Darkness on the field. This Darkness belongs to to Sauron, but he lost his base because of those riders over here. Really good attempt. I even haven't seen it. Theoden been picked up by, although the fortress is gone. Darkness been used, but it's only going to last for 3 minutes, even if it's not displayed over here. I think it's like in Battlefield 1. We still got the Drogov over here, so it's a Fred. He's really tanky on 1.00, and definitely those players got to do something. With bunch of Goblin Spider Riders, they will be able to do much of the things and be able to succeed it. Although the Mortal players could switch the tech at the moment and go for something more efficient towards Spider Riders, which are Battle Trolls, and I think they got enough resources. Although Harzam just received his industry. Let's check it out. Almost 2000 resources. Yes, they got enough resources actually to switch the tech and go for some troll cages to deal with Spider Riders even more effective. They got a bunch of Orc warriors, I understand that, but definitely the switch towards the trolls is what you definitely need against Spider Riders. Although some Spider Riders will be picked up by Witch King over here. We got another Felbeast on the air. Builders even will not be picked up over here, and those Spider Riders are looking really bad over here. They get into mess with orcs and they are completely closed over here. They got to do something, deal some damage. Let's check the beacon over here. There's only a tower, nothing to be looking at. And those Spider Riders can do nothing at the moment. Sauron will lost all of them, dealing almost no damage to this Felbeast over here. So good clump of orcs over here. Allow more the crowd to pick up lots of Spider Riders, which is really important. We got more Spider Riders coming their way, of course. There is the Elfin Forest used by the elf to boost the defense as well as attack bonus for the Spider Riders, and definitely it should be regained by Tenderland. Mordor player got the Tenderland, should be used over here immediately. We got another Felbeast. And 4k resources, definitely switch to the troll cage, to the trolls, and the battle trolls is what you need, what you want to do. Also you may go for more builders because you got complete map control actually. Let's check other players. So now Sauron got to rebuild his fortress. This is something that you definitely want to do as a goblin, to get Scavenger back on track, to get Darkness back on track, and you got to be careful of your Drogov. Although you can deal some damage, but you definitely got to be careful over here. There is a Trandil, level 8 for him. He is using already his Deadeye towards Theoden. He punched him once, and only once, and I think that's enough. That's not enough actually. Now there are some battle trolls. It's from Harzam, which is really good to have some battle trolls. Not against Fortress, to be honest, but against those Spider Riders, because they are really annoying. They got to still pick up this Drogov over here. He may be dangerous if he will level up to level 6, and there are lots of slaughterhouses. They will not be delayed on time. It's really hard to delay those slaughterhouses because Drogov picked them up by one swing. So this is why he will level up really quickly on those outside slaughterhouses. Now there is the first attempt, but it may fail. There is a glorious charge, and there is the Theoden still on this battle over here. There is Sima of Sauron usage of the powers. There is a fireball. He'll been used to heal up Theoden most likely, and he's out of position. Battle trolls will pick up. There should be at least like 4 battle trolls who should concentrate the firepower on those goblin spider riders. To be honest, do not concentrate the fire on the fortress. The fortress is squishy. Those spider riders, it what skips the fortress, and elf alive actually, plus Theoden, plus Trandil of course, who is trying to level up to level 10 and get the Thorn of Vengeance. A really good spell against heroes. We got Drogov in danger. He was healed over here by my player, by the elfin player, but isn't enough. He's going to fight against 3 Felbeasts. Those Felbeasts are going away. I don't know why. They should definitely fight against this Drogov at the moment. And it's actually what Harzam picks as a teammate, that he should definitely fight with those with this Drogov at the moment. But now he got to retreat. Spider Riders return, and Goblin will regain his fortress. If it's going to happen, and he will level up his Drogov more and more, he may win this game for his team. All alone, to be honest. We got Rohirrim. Is it going to be Glorious Charge? It doesn't seem like Theoden been picked up. There is a Radical, but there is a Wing Swing as well. Wing Blast, and as we can see, those Rohirrims can't make any move. They may be picked up at the moment by Goblin Spider Raiders, and this is great action over here. Really good execution by Goblin player. It is what I was talking about. Goblin player could kill those players on his own, because he got this Drogov, because he got lots of Spider Riders, he can do really much. And if his fortress with 18 power points at the moment, he can do really well. He can turn everything around by his own. We get level 10 on Trandwheel, so we got Torn of Vengeance power. Drogov almost level 5. All of those Rohirrims we picked up. Only thing that Mordor players got to do is, as I said, lots of battle trolls, lots of them, plus Witch King and Fell Beasts that we already got to go for this Drogov. That's all that you wanna get. You can go for Mouth Sauron, but it's going to be really hard at this point to level him up to level 10 to get the Evil Eye, to kill the Drogov in one shot. So I rather recommended you to go for Fell Beasts and trying to pick up Drogov by those Fell Beasts and Witch King. And of course going for Battle Trolls, to be honest. You got lots of orcs, but you can go for more and more Battle Trolls. Those catapults may be good, but their range is not higher than those battle towers. This is the bug, or rather misfit of patch 1.00. We get level 6 for the Drogov Firefly. It means that Fellbeast will be picked up over here, and I don't know why Drogov is not going to pick up the Fellbeast. Maybe Sauron doesn't realize that he's so close of the Fellbeast over here. Other thing, it's worth to pointing out that instead of destroying those single fire at the moment, for Goblin it's rather better to pick up those single fires, because they allow you to get those power points faster. And as we can see over here, Sauron got 21 power points, so let's say that we will gain 25 power points in a matter of seconds. Actually, it may happen anytime, and then he may need those signal fires to regain the Balrog, for example, faster. This is something important to keep it in mind. And now Fellbeast alongside Witch King trying to get into the Drogov. One thing is funny over here then, if your Fellbeast or Drogov flying unit overall, flying without getting tagged by anyone, like if you don't attack any unit, they're flying faster. That's weird as hell, because then those Fellbeast and Witch King can get into this Drogov, for example, and it's pointless. Anyway, Drogov level up to level 6. It's a machine at the moment. He can pick up those Fellbeast and Witch King with 2 shots of the Firefly and Fireball. Firefly deals spread damage towards all those Fellbeast and Witch King on this patch, so that is worth keeping in mind. As we can see, this Drogov is leveling up all the time. I think the dwarf is out of the game. Let's check it out. Yes, Shinoda has been defeated. It was a dwarf player. Haven't even saw this. Lots of things happened over here. And here we go. Drogov one more time into position. We got Theoden and Neomer on level 1. We got another battle troll. Only one battle troll. And tons of orcs. You should have at least, like, I don't know why they are going for siege orcs, to be honest. But okay, more battle trolls. Do not care about catapults in this patch. They're not dealing that much damage as well. They don't have that good of the range over here as they should have. Oh, there is a good opportunity to use the Firefly. As I said, good opportunity. killing lots of units, all of the units, even with Glorious Charge. And the Harazm will not pick up a fight with almost level 9 Drogov over here. But Drogov could pick up a fight with Orcs and level himself up a bit. It seems that he doesn't want to. Oh, there is a Turn of Vengeance arrow from the Theoden. From the Thranduil, not Theoden. We got more Felbeasts on the way. Drogov will be forced to get away at the moment. He got level 9. But Turn of Vengeance is not available. We got still the Deadeye. And Deadeye definitely will deal significant amount of damage. There is a fireball towards archers, not very effective. 2 battle trolls only. They will be picked up over here. And we got a battle tower, I assume, from Man of the West. Agony point out to his teammate that he needs an assistance, and that his teammate doesn't necessarily should abandon him. Ooh, Drogov out of position. He will be picked up over here. Turn of Vengeance will not help him stay alive. Definitely Firefly should be used. There is a heal, but I don't think so it's enough. Thranduil low in health. Turn of Vengeance is over here, but he will not use it, and Thranduil is dead over here. Out of control, actually. At least Drogov is still on the air. Still being a real threat over here towards the right side team. We got more battle trolls. You should have lots and lots of battle trolls. I don't know why they got lots of siege works, but okay. Just create tons of cages and go with battle trolls. They are more effective than catapults in 1.00. Drogov still flying around, another Firefly, almost level 10 for him. Really good use of this Drogov over here, getting more power points as well. Let's check the amount of power points that Mordor get, Goblin get at the moment. So we got Summon Balrog. This Summon Balrog can be summoned on those catapults, for example, destroying them all. Then he can fly over and destroying those siege works, for example, in the first time. But definitely those two Signal Fires could come handy to the Saruman. He shouldn't destroy them, he should definitely take them. Thranduil back on the track with his Deadeye. But there is a good trigger for... oh, at least... so no, there was a mistake for me. Those battle towers cannot aim for those catapults. That's good at least. And definitely those catapults should aim for something stable and that it's not moving, like towers or fortress. You do not aim for the hero. Hero will always move, and you will aim for your own units or your teammates' units. Definitely catapults for the structures. Maltry will fall apart, so I was mistaken. Those catapults can aim higher than anything else, but there is a Balrog summon. There's what I was talking about. Those catapults trying to spread, but it's too late. They're not that fast to it. Definitely Ignite should be used. And now Goblin is good to go. Lots of Spider Riders, level 9.5 on Drogov. He's good to go over here. Turn of Vengeance has been used. There is a Fireball. And this is what I'm talking about. Trolls against Spider Riders. This is what you want to get. And there should be enough, like 10 times over this amount of Trolls that should kill all those Spider Riders at the moment. But it's, I think, a little bit too late. So, Balrog moving forward, Thranduil low on health for some reason. Spider Riders do not trample those Rangers yet, but I understand that Sauron is preoccupied with this Balrog and Drogov on level 9, almost level 10 actually. He got to kill like one unit, but we got a beacon over here, so it seems that yes, it's Man of the West. Here we go with barrage. And how is it going to be? There is a glorious charge. We got the cave bats, and definitely Firefly will end everything over here. Doing pretty good job over here, as we can see. Force those units to get away. To be honest, not killing any of those units, but at least force them to get away. And the glorious charge will run out of time. We got Gorkil as well as Legolas on the battlefield. And the Rangers were picked up. Definitely Drogov should pick up some units, and what he's going to do at the moment, even with Fireball, to at least get level 10, that's what you need at the moment. Only thing that you need at the moment. Use the Fireball, kill some of those units, and be set. Okay, he's going to pick up the Builder. And level 10 on Drogov. Insta raid. It's like Dragon Strike. So he's trying to get away. We get some Spider Riders over here dealing damage. Now he will use the Fireball, as we can see. Witch King low on health already on level 5. And now Drogov may even pick up this Witch King, because this Witch King is the hold ground stance, which not allow him to move that fast, and the Witch King will be picked up. Drogov should get away, and that's actually what's going to happen over here. We got another tons of catapults over here for Mordekral, as he's trying to deal more and more damage. We got Eye of Sauron on the Rangers, and those Rangers will pick up Drogov over here. Although 19 power points for Saruman, if he will be able to get his Drogov back and stay alive still, he may do really well. Spider Riders, of course, easy pickup for attack trolls. We got Tom Bombadil summoned to protect the Elven Fortress. But lots of firepower. I don't think so that it's going to be enough. 21 power points, so we're closer and closer in the power points department. Actually, it's Tom Bombadil from Men of the West, and it seems that there is glorious charge. So, if Drogov will not appear over here, there is no hope for Elf to stay alive. We get lightning at least, this is good. Legolas low in health. There is a heal. Tom Bombadil is going down. But we get still tons of catapults over here from Mordekral. He was able to create those siege works over here in his teammate's base. Good decision, although. At least they can aim for the fortress. Definitely, if you got catapults, aim for the structures, not the heroes. But at least it's good to know that the range of the catapults is higher than the range of towers and archers in the towers. Theoden has been killed over here. Oh, Saruman just uses power points to get summon spiderlings? Why? Anyway, his teammate is going down. Agoni has been defeated over here. And it seems that Sauron as well is going to be defeated. He's going to delay everything. So yeah, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't a bad game at all. Mordekral was really consistent. I was mistaken about catapults. They get higher range than towers, and units at the towers, which were Lorin archers. So I was mistaken about it. So this is a good call over here to go for catapults. Definitely against Spider Riders, you saw that battle trolls could be really handled over here. Really good counter for them. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video commentary of 1.00 free file free on Rhun. Have a fantastic day and see you next time. Bye bye.